right. Welcome to another reading. This is going to be a general reading tonight. Welcome in, everyone. As you come in, tap that screen and like this video for me, if you would, please. Por favor, thank you so much in advance. Share the video. If you would do that for me, that's wonderful. Share the video, share this live, tap the screen, like the video, follow me on TikTok, subscribe to me on YouTube, please. If you guys would do that, that'd be great. I'm trying to come up with a name for our team on TikTok. If you guys have any ideas, let me know. You want me to name our group? In the meantime, we're getting ready to get this message started in a minute. Can you let me know where you guys are viewing from, if you would, please? Where you guys viewing from today? Let me know. Let's see how far this video is reaching. Where you guys viewing me from today? Can you guys hear me? Let me know you can hear me. Where you guys viewing from today? What city, what state, what country? I'm trying to see. Again, y'all, I left my glasses in the car. I use them when I drive, so I just kind of leave them in the car so I can barely. Jacob, what are you saying, Jacob? Let me write your name down, because I think you said something about following you. It's moving kind of fast. Let me see. Jacob, if you're still there, can you inbox me whatever that is that you're asking me? I think I don't see it anymore, so I think you said something about following you, if I'm not mistaken. We need a team name, you guys. Hey, YouTube. Hi, guys. Welcome in, you guys. Go ahead and tap that screen as you come in. We got TikTok is live streaming with you guys, okay? So we're doing I guess you want to call it a double live stream with YouTube and TikTok tonight at the same time. You know, like the video for me. You guys like the video for me. Share the videos if you would. Hey, y'all. Come on in. Look at TikTok in the house. Y'all better come on. Your YouTube set all the way up, and we getting ready to get this streaming started. Hi, Connor. Is it Connor? Connor, I'm sorry. Hi, Connor. Thank you, Connor. Hi, Christina. Hey, guys. Hi, Kiana. Hello. Welcome in, everyone. Hey. Can I get some big hearts in the chat for me, please? Some big hearts in the chat, YouTube. Big hearts in the chat. Can I get some heart emojis, please? Hey. Can I get some heart emojis, please? Yeah. Look like I'm throwing up gang signs. I ain't even doing it right. Let's get some big hearts in the chat. Let's show some love to one another. Let's go, let's go. Hey, y'all, look at YouTube. Okay. So TikTok, YouTube is in the house as well. So this is your extended family, guys. Tap that screen, share this video. We're gonna go ahead and get started and do a reading. This is gonna be a general message, so it may or may not resonate with you. Okay? Do not try to make this fit if it is not your story. Hey, Toya. Hey, Toya. Hi, guys. Look at TikTok. Okay. Hey, Toya, girl. Lay some love on that button for me. Yeah. How y'all doing? Tap that screen. Tap that screen. Show some love. Show some love. Mwah, 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 mwah. I love y'all. Yes, I do. Gotta show some love. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Hey, what's going on? Y'all in the house tonight? Connor said, double tap, double tap. Love you back. That's right, queen. Look at my queens and my kings. Okay. All of y'all, hey, family, we here tonight, okay? We are here tonight. Y'all, TikTokers, we got to come up with a name, okay, for our little team. I don't know. The team they gave us is League D5, so we got to change that. So if y'all got some suggestions, let me know. I got pen and paper handy to write down your suggestions. YouTube, we can come up with our own as well, a different name for ours, okay? If you got some suggestions, let me know. Let me know. All right. Tap that screen for your girl. Show some love, y'all. Hey, thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all. Light it up in here. Y'all hit that gallery for me, please. Thank you, Connor, for the heart emojis. Let's get some heart me's up in here. Get that gallery for me, TikTok. Green Warriors Survivors. Let me write it down. Hold on. Okay, I got one name for YouTube. YouTube said, one suggestion is Green Warriors Survivors. Okay. Well, we got TikTok. We need a name for our group, for our fan club. You need a name. Y'all come up with a name, and I'm gonna try to get us a name for our club. Okay. Unstoppable, unbreakable, unshakable, covered by the blood of Jesus, always. Amen. Okay, Toya. Toya came in here swinging. Y'all better stop it. Y'all better leave these lovers of God alone. Okay. Absolute team. Oh, you naming it after me? Okay. It's an absolute team. What you got, TikTok? What you got? We need a name for our fan club, our group. What we gonna name ourselves, TikTok? YouTube is coming up with names for over there. So what we got over here with TikTok? I know y'all got some ideas. Come on with it. Pure Hearts Authentic. Is that a name you're suggesting, Toya? I gotta write it down if it is. Pure. Oh no, wait a minute. Pure Hearts Authentic. TikTok ain't gave me a name yet, so right now I got 2 for YouTube. All right. Yes, absolute team. Did I write it down? Nope. Hold on. That's 3 for YouTube already. TikTok, where you at? Okay. Hi, my name is Elsa. Hi, Elsa. Hello. Welcome in, you guys. We winning. Yes, we are, Connor. www. Listen, we are winning up in here. Don't even think anything different. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Y'all show some love. Show some love to one another. Y'all might brighten somebody else's day. Leave a beautiful comment for those that is on the live with you guys. Encourage somebody today. Somebody might need to hear that. Greetings, Dawn. Hey, hey. Dawn is in the house on YouTube. Leave some encouraging comments down there for your fellow observers that are here with you, that's viewing this live with you. Let them know that ain't nothing stopping them and they can do anything. Let them know that they are loved. Somebody need to hear that from you today. You ain't got to know that person. Leave something encouraging for them down in the comments. Let me show some love up in here. We are family. Y'all know that? TikTok and YouTube. Who's that? Anati? A new subscriber? I do readings, but you have to book them with me, okay? Thank you for subscribing, but you do have to book with me. Information is in the description box on YouTube, on the channel that describes the channel. And if you look at my former lives, you'll see it in the description box for the lives as well that tells you how to book with me, okay? Hey, Cheryl. Cheryl is in the house. Let's talk about love. What is it? What is going to be? It's love. It's love. It's love. Ain't nothing but love. Nothing but love. Don't y'all know that love is what's going to raise the vibration of this planet? Do y'all know that love is the strongest power there is? Did y'all know that? Nothing is more powerful than love. Nothing. Might as well get on that love train. I'm telling you. It's the way it goes on love's train. Hey, show some love, leave some comments. Somebody in these comments is not saying anything right now. That's somebody that's here that's viewing and they need some love. They need to know that somebody is thinking about them today. Love is in need. If you drop them heart emojis down there, that's enough to let your fellow viewers know that you're thinking about them and you got love to spread and to give. Drop them heart emojis down there. I know you tapping the screen and you sending out them hearts because you tapping the screen, you liking, the actual heart emojis. Put them down there and let somebody know that they are loved today. Because somebody need to hear that. Somebody need to see that. Somebody need to know that. Okay? You don't know what nobody going through. You might need it. You might need to see it. So if you put it down there and then you get it back, that's what I'm talking about. Put them heart emojis down there. I don't care what color they are. Normally we do red. You do any color you want. Let somebody know that they're loved. You thinking about them. Send it way across the world. You don't know who watching from where. They could be watching from Timbuktu. You don't know. And somebody needs to see them hearts. Do me a favor for you doing the hearts and the heart emojis. Do me one favor if you would. All of you, if you can do this, actually put the word love, L-O-V-E, in the comments. Everybody do that to let them know. Let them know. Do the heart emojis and the word love. Put love, love, love. Put it in there. Put it in there. Put it in there. L-O-V-E. Let's see it. Let's see it. Let somebody know. Love is in the house today. You got love. That's right. Toya said love to the family. Love family. Because we family. That's right. I see one love. I see hearts. And TikTok has got it going on. I see love over here. YouTube got it going on. Love, 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 love. Love family. I see red hearts. I see pink hearts. I see love again over here on TikTok. Come on now. Let them know. Let them know how you feel about them. They're not alone. They're not by themselves. Somebody care. Somebody got some love to give. Yes, they do. Somebody needed to see that. Y'all just don't know. You done made somebody's night. They didn't come over on here knowing that this is what it was going to be before I do this message, this tarot. I just felt the need. You got to let somebody know sometimes. Because sometimes we be wanting somebody to let us know. You know what I'm saying? That we're loved and we're appreciated. We're wanted. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you too, Miss Toya. I appreciate all y'all participating and joining in and sending out that love. That's what it's gonna be. It's what's gonna be over here on the channel that I have on TikTok and the ones that I have on YouTube. We're gonna start it off every time with love. If you joining in on any other lives, automatically when I start this live and you see me, you join in, start flooding it with love and hearts. Send a tidal wave. Overwhelming with love. And some people are overwhelmed with other things that ain't love. Okay? They be going through it. Sometimes you be going through it. So what you send out is what you get back. So send that love out. Send it out. You're going to get it back. You're going to get it back. Some people send back saying right now, they ain't saying nothing, they're tapping nothing. They might not be typing nothing, but they watching. Okay? And a lot of people that's watching, they see these hearts, they see the word love on here. Y'all just don't know what you're doing for people. Somebody needs to see it because we be on social media. A lot of times people be on social media. A lot of times they be looking for a way to escape what they feeling. So at this time, if they in here, you see these people, these are our people, these your people, this your family. They sending out love to you to let you know you are loved. You're wanted. You're needed. You hear me? Don't let nobody tell you different. It's a wonderful day. It's a blessed day. Even though it's the end of the day here where I'm at, any day above ground is a good day. Y'all hear me? Always be grateful. Even in the little things. That's right, Toya. Always be grateful. Send them good vibes out. All right, y'all ready? You can continue to send the love out. I promise you, because people is coming in and out. So every now and then, if you're going to stay for this reading, send them heart emojis out. Send the word love out. Type it in, to actually type it in there for them to see. Here and there. Because somebody needs to see that. Y'all hear me? We're going to get this cracking. YouTube, I did the video the other day. I got my cards. Remember, I don't know if any of you remember me saying that I was waiting on my cards to come in. They came in, and I got 5 new decks, okay? Baby. Y'all should have told me on TikTok it takes forever to get your stuff when you order. Oh, my God. I ordered, and I guess it came from China. I know it came from overseas because I was watching and tracking it on YouTube. And then when it said something about customs, I said, oh, yeah, this came from out of the United States. That's why it's taking so long. Y'all didn't tell me. My first time ordering. I ain't never ordered from TikTok before. But you know, it was so cheap I couldn't resist. But baby, you're going to wait. If you're coming from overseas, you're going to wait. You got to have a lot of patience, depending on where you're ordering from. All right, y'all, we getting ready to get this show on the road. How about that? Y'all ready? Ready? There you go. I see that love on TikTok. Let's go. I see it twice. Let's go. Yes. What you say, Miss Toya? Yes, yes. Pain, hurt, trials, tribulation. God, we thank you for your protection, grace, favor, mercy, lessons, blessings, always. Amen and amen. Y'all hear that? This Toya over on YouTube, she just prayed for everybody. She sure did. She sent a prayer. She ain't gotta know you. She just prayed for everybody. When I say love is in need, somebody pray for you and don't know you? Come on. Send that love out. Let's see if we can get the underlying energy. Okay? TikTok and YouTube, just a reminder for those that don't know, if you are looking to book a reading, please email me. My email is on my page on TikTok. It's in the description box for the channel. Email me and I will send you instructions because so far I don't see a way on TikTok to put all the information in there. It's not like on YouTube. They leave room for every video for me to put it on there, okay? So YouTube, if you guys are interested in a personal reading, I am still offering, just like I was telling TikTok, that one question reading for right now, because my schedule is kind of tight right now, but I'm offering a one question reading. It's going to be a $15. It's 50. Slow down. It's a 10-minute reading, one question for $15. Okay? I have 5 slots open, 5. That's it for right now. So if you're interested, email me and I will give you the information. Okay? TikTok and YouTube, you guys, is my last videos. You'll see it in the description box on each video. Most of it is on there. If not, go to the page for the channel that describes the channel, and then you'll see it there as well. Or just email me. Leave a comment on one of the videos. Let me know that that's what you want to do. And we can go from there, okay? All right. So the overall, or the underlying energy, rather, for this reading is the cross card in the upright. Okay? See that? Cross card. Well, we was just talking about praying, huh, Toya? Cross card. Yep, cross card. Yep. So here we got religious belief, spirituality, surrender, prayers, the battle between good and evil. That is the underlying energy for the reading. Y'all keep them heart emojis going. Tap that screen. Type love, the word love, L-O-V-E. Here and there, let them know. It's available. Love is available. Okay? All right. So somebody right now, according to this card, they're having some issues. They're dealing with their religious beliefs or their spirituality. They need to surrender. They need to pray. They need to meditate. Whatever they need to do to get to the Most High or to get to a divine energy, to lift themselves up out of the darkness, whatever they need to do. However they're going to do that, this is somebody that right now is struggling with whatever it is that they're trying to do to better themselves on their inner man. They're struggling with their religious beliefs, their spirituality, surrendering to prayer or meditation. Right now they are battling between good and evil, dark and light, okay? That is the underlying energy, okay? So, I got so many cards to choose from now. I'll be looking at, I don't know how many, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I know I got more decks than that. Hold on, y'all. I think I left some. Hold on, I'll be right back. I got like 12 decks now. I'm so happy. So let's see. Don't go nowhere, y'all. I'm here. Don't forget them heart emojis. We're not going to forget that, okay? Because people are coming in and they're out. They're in and out, in and out. Toya said you can't have light without going through the darkness. It's definitely got to be a balance, okay? Or duality, all right? You definitely got to have both. But you got to learn how to balance your light and your dark. Everybody has light and dark. You remember Star Wars when they was trying to tell what's his name not to go to the dark side? Or what you call was trying to get him to come before he became Darth Vader? I don't know if I want to do the what's the tea, or we just going to do regular tarot. That's what I'm feeling like. And then at the end, we're going to do some angel numbers. How about that? All right. Let's get this show on the road. All right, so we got some tarot cards here. I feel like I'm missing something. It looks like I am. Yep. I just hadn't took it out the box. Okay. All right, so here we go. We'll put tarot to the side for just a minute. We're going to start with these oracle cards. Hi, Kavinda. How you doing? I think what I'm going to start doing for TikTok is just pinning a comment for the information on how to reach me for the readings, because there are different people that miss it a lot of the times when I verbally say the message about how to book a reading with me. So I'm going to start pinning the comments, okay? My YouTubers, they pretty much know, okay? My family over here pretty much know, but I do remind them every now and then in case there's somebody new that's popping up, okay? So we're going to go ahead and try to get some information to see who we're talking about and what's going on with this person, okay, y'all? So this person right now is struggling between the light and the dark. That's what's going on with this person. Let's see. Spirit, ancestors, the Most High God, can you tell me or give me the information for my viewers on TikTok and YouTube of who are we talking about and what is going on with this person? Why is this person struggling between the light and the dark? What has happened to push this person to the crossroads? Because this is why the cross card came out. Not just this person struggling between light and the dark, is because they're at the crossroads right now. They're trying to make a decision, and I think they're struggling. So we about to find out. What'd you say? Oh, that's TikTok summarizing what I'm saying. Ooh, Lord, have mercy. So this is what's on this person's mind is revenge. Okay? Automatically, we know revenge is on the dark side, okay? So somebody's being pushed in this direction and it's making them feel like they want to get revenge. So something had to happen at this point. So maybe this person right now is struggling at the crossroads about deciding on whether or not they're going to take revenge, okay? Then we got Snake come out second. This is about to be a doozy of a read. Snake, I rebuke it. I know it. What's next, Spirit? What you got? Vengeance is mine, says the Lord. What you got? Ooh, somebody mad. Somebody that got pissed off. And they want to take revenge. So maybe they feel like somebody did something to them. And we're going to see if we can find out what's going on. That's what they feel like. They feel like revenge says a desire for revenge, the wish to punish, holding a grudge. And then the Snake card came out, says cold-blooded, self-interested, threatening individuals and influences. So somebody is holding a grudge, or they feel like somebody did something to them. So they have a desire to punish this person or people, or whoever, or whatever it was. I don't know if they feel they're in the snake energy themselves, or they feel like somebody snaked them, okay? Then the next card is going to be the Dream card that came out. Dream, okay? And this card is saying things may or may not be possible, but are always desired or wished for. Okay. So maybe they had a dream or something that they desired to happen, something that they wish would take place for them. They were hoping and it didn't, and it may have to do with somebody snaking them, which is why they want revenge. Then we got the freedom card in the upright. These birds are outside of the cage with the door open. Independence, the ability to move without restrictions, liberation from obstacles. Oh, wow. Okay. What else, Spirit? One more. Just one. Just one. See? I'll get one more. Here we go. Ooh. Okay, so this last card is the inaction card. Inaction. It's in the reverse. See it? Inaction in the reverse. When it's in the upright, it says not taking any steps or making any effort towards a situation or a problem. That's what it would be if it's in the upright, like they're not doing nothing about it. But when it's in the reverse, they activate it. They're about to do something about it. So this person, all these cards is, the energy is lining up with this underlying energy of the cross. Somebody at the crossroads, deciding between good and evil, between chilling out and not taking revenge, or going ahead and taking revenge in the most nefarious way they can think of, because they feel like their dream was shattered, whatever their dream was, it was shattered, okay? And whoever shattered it, they feel like they got snaked by somebody, okay? So it shattered their dream. Maybe the dream was freedom. And so if somebody trapped in something and they had a way out, they thought an idea, and somebody dashed those ideas or that dream to pieces, they got to stay stuck. They can't be free. And so they're deciding whether or not they want to take revenge, which is why this inaction card is in the reverse, is what I'm getting so far. Okay, so we're going to clarify and see if this person is really mad. They're borderline raging. So what they really wanted to be free. It was their dream. Okay. This is why they're having a hard time right now not taking action, but they getting ready to. Okay. I hear mad as hell. They mad as hell. Okay? I'm just saying. Okay? So for revenge, we clarifying for the word revenge, okay? First card that came out for revenge is the journey card in the reverse, okay? The journey card is, when it's in the upright, is movement. It's traveling towards something, going to a destination, okay? But the card also says discovering oneself, events, or people, embarking on a journey, or moving, making a change. When in this sense, with this being in the reverse, this is somebody that is being hindered from getting revenge right now. So maybe the Most High is blocking this person's way for their own good, not to take action on this, whoever this is, or these people, or whatever. I don't know if it's more than one person. Okay. Revenge is in the reverse. I mean, not revenge. Journey is in the reverse. Okay. It's something is hindering them from taking action the way they want to. They would have to travel towards somebody to do what they have in their mind to take revenge. Okay. But it's in the reverse. There's an obstacle in the way. Okay. Woohoo! Next card is the witch card. W-I-T-C-H. Witch. In the upright, it is to be enchanted, to be influenced or under the influence of mystical or supernatural person or event, but it came out in the reverse, okay? So this does not necessarily always mean as an actual witch. This could be somebody in what we call witchy energy, which would be manipulation, illusions, stuff like that. So maybe this person was enchanted or manipulated. It's in the reverse. They're not the illusion, they was under some type of illusion. They're no longer under that illusion anymore. So somebody snaked this person using manipulation. We got snake on the board, remember? So they snaked this person, okay? Using manipulation and illusion and lies. Because remember, if you don't know, witchy energy doesn't necessarily mean cauldrons and a witch hat and all of that and potions and all that. That don't necessarily mean that. Witchy energy can be voodoo. It can be, dark arts, okay? Or it could be you lying, using word magic, speaking ill of your neighbor, lying on them, casting illusions with your tongue. Okay? That's witchy energy too. Those are spells. Using words out of your mouth to speak ill on somebody or lie on them. Okay? Slander them. The person in this particular case, in this energy or in this spread, whoever snaked them, tricked them some kind of way, some type of manipulative energy. Okay? And they tricked them out of their freedom is what I'm getting so far. This is why this person is so pissed. Because they probably trusted this person, but this person turned out to be a snake. Okay? Clarify for snake, please. You got the ladder card. Ladder. 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 Okay? And this card is like to reach a goal. Again, we're talking about this person's freedom, which probably was their goal. So far, I don't see anything else. To reach a goal, one must move forward, but sometimes stepping back is also part of the journey. Okay? It's like 3 steps forward, 2 steps back type thing. So that's probably how this person feels, like they had made so much progress until this snake came in and threw a monkey wrench in it and messed everything up for this person. But it's after the fact, after they then missed out on whatever this is, this freedom, that they realized that they were snaked, that they were tricked. Okay? So this person was under some type of, I want to say, magic, illusion. They were disillusioned. They believed somebody. They believed some words. They believed some actions of somebody or somebody's. And it messed this person up to the point to where their dream was definitely shattered. This is not pause. This is a stopping of them reaching their goal, which so far is freedom, independence. So maybe this person is codependent on the person that snaked them, and this person that snaked them may be a part of a group, but so far as just saying one person, okay? And the one that wanted freedom was codependent on this person that they trusted. They believed them. They didn't think in their mind that this person would trick them. That didn't cross their mind nowhere. They trusted this person, okay? And this person took advantage of them and played them and tricked them out of being free. And now this person is PO'd. They pissed. You hear me? They want revenge. Okay? What else do you have for snake, Spirit? Let's see. What else do you have for snake, please? This is crazy. So this person, okay, pause. This person, I'm hearing, they viewed this person as somebody that they could tell anything to, okay? They felt like this person had cared about them, they cared about them. But being hooked up to this person under the illusion that they was under, they didn't understand that they was tied to this person in a negative way, okay? That there were restrictions to their movement, to any type of freedom they thought they was going to ever have. They didn't at first feel like they were trapped. They didn't have a reason at first to seek freedom. Okay? Because they were under the illusion. So something happened to where the illusion spell broke. And they saw this person and this situation for what it was, which they felt like they was in a cage. They was trapped. They tied this person and they couldn't. Akon, what's the song? Locked up, they won't let me out. That's how they felt. Once the illusion broke, they felt like they were literally in a cage, trapped. Okay? What else do you have for snake, please? Anything for snake? Another card for snake, please? Yes. So this card is the relax card. Relax. Y'all like that gift gallery up on TikTok for me, please. Share this video, share this video, share this video. Share this video, please. Follow me on TikTok and subscribe on YouTube. So the relax card is here, clarifying the snake card. The relax card says relieving stress or tension and relaxing by distancing from intense thoughts. So obviously this person's mind has been racing and they need to relax, which is why this card has come out. But they haven't been able to do that. But the card is in the upright saying that they really need, this is what they really, right now, since they need to sit back and reassess everything since they realize that they're trapped, but they need to relax before they stress themselves out and make themselves sick, okay? And by relaxing, it gives them a chance to think of their next move, okay? But this person right now is having a hard time relaxing. And you would too if you realize that you was tied to somebody and you don't know a way to get away from them. It's not a good connection. You understand what I'm saying? It's not good for you. You realize this after the illusion has worn off. So obviously this person was led to believe that this was a good thing, okay? And they followed this person and believed and trusted this person, probably told them a lot of their own personal business and been with this person for a while. And this person was just blindly following whoever this is, this snake. And something, and I want to know, I know something happened. Something happened. Something happened to where the scales fell from their eyes and they started seeing what they had gotten themselves into. Yep. Share this video, please. Somebody need to hear this. Okay. Let's see. What happened with Dream, Spirit? Spirit said, pick up that other deck. I certainly will. Can I get 2 cards for Dream, please? Dream is in the upright, Spirit. What do you have for Dream? Grounding. Grounding is here. Clarifying the Dream card, okay? Grounding. Grounding is being stable, stability, security, where you can grow, okay? And then you get strengthened during the time when you're grounding so that you can endure whatever it is that you're going through, okay? So grounding, just the basics, is getting in touch with yourself. It's meditation. It's going outside. It's getting some sunlight. It's going to the park by yourself. Sometimes taking your shoes off if it ain't no fire ants. Putting your feet in the dirt. Some people hug trees. Grounding is all of that. And then some. Grounding can be water. Water can be therapeutic. If you swim, the water can be therapeutic for you. Getting in the water, a lot of people love being in the water because of how it makes them feel. It takes away stress for a lot of people. That's why the shower feels so good after a hard days of work, because you symbolizing the water and washing yourself and taking the dirt off and symbolizing with renewing yourself while you in the water. That's why water is very therapeutic, okay? So somebody needs to ground. This is for somebody outside of this person in this reading. Also, this person needs to ground in this reading. I don't even know if this person knows how to ground. It doesn't say that this person is a spiritual person. It says that they are at the crossroads between good and evil. They are aware of religion, spirituality, and all those different things. They may have some knowledge of it, but it does not say that this person has embraced anything, okay? All it says is that this person is struggling right now with getting revenge or not, okay? That's what it's saying. Please email me, you guys, for information on the reading. Okay. So what else do you have for the dream card? This person had an idea of what it was going to be like if they had cut themselves loose from this person or these people, okay? They had an idea of how their life was going to look moving ahead, okay? They dreamed of it after they realized what they had got themselves into, okay? After their little magic wore off and they realized that this is not going to work for them, this is a bad situation for them, they really didn't know what they were getting into when they joined up with whoever this is and these people or whatever. Now they know. And I think once this person realized what they was into, and the person that was the snake realized, they also realized that this person was waking up. And that's when they did something to stop this person from being able to cut themselves loose, okay? We got the poker face card. And it came out in the reverse. So I'm gonna hold it up so you can see it. Poker face. But this card came out in the reverse, y'all. I'm gonna read it in the upright. It says, taking a chance, risks and options, not showing their hand and gambling. Poker face. So when it's upright, this is somebody that is holding a straight face, trying to hide something. Okay, which is probably what the snake did to this person while they was tricking them. They were holding a poker face, a straight face, you know, trying to not show their hand. You understand what I'm saying? So that whoever this is that got tricked won't understand what's going on around them. So what people sometimes in sidebar, like some people like to do when they're doing something underhanded to you, they like to confuse you with a bunch of different other things to keep you distracted, okay? You know what I'm saying? To kind of throw you off, your focus off, so that you don't understand what's happening around you, okay? And with you being distracted, this is how people in. Do you understand what I'm saying? To get at you in a bad way. Because it's like throwing a rock and hiding your hands. You don't know who threw it. Out of all the people, you don't know where it's coming from. You don't know who did what. So with this poker face, they were blending in with everybody else to try to look like they're innocent, right? But with it in the reverse, it was revealed to this person that got snaked. At some point, this person couldn't hide no more. That's why it's in the reverse. It's like a mask coming off or falling off or being knocked off. So this person was unmasked. This snake was unmasked in front of them for being a snake, a real snake to them. You know what I mean? Versus a friend or a lover or whatever this is that they thought they was in with this person. Okay? So they saw this person for who they were. And this is why poker face is in the reverse. And that's when they really start making plans to get away from this person and disconnect. Because this person meant them no good. Their intentions for them were no good. Okay? The whole time it was no good. But when they were disillusioned and trusting this person, they didn't see that. And something happened to where they started seeing it. They saw this person for who they were. So far as I'm saying is one person as a snake. I don't see where there's multiple people. Okay? But this person is so pissed. Oh, wow. So I said, I don't know if this is a friend or who this was, or lover or whatever. This is a lover. This is somebody that tricked this person into thinking that they were soulmates. Ain't that the way it be sometimes? People be like, make you feel like they the one. You trust them and you put your guard down, not knowing that they a snake. They so good at doing that. They've probably been doing it for a long time, which is why you couldn't tell. You didn't know what was going on. You didn't even think, could this person possibly be bad for me? No, you were so disillusioned into thinking and trusting this person that it never crossed your mind. 111 on my screen over here on YouTube. It's like, you just never would have guessed, is what I'm hearing. This person is feeling like, I would have never guessed. I didn't see that coming. So they feel blindsided. You know what I mean? What you say, Don? They should then, what? They should, what are you saying, Don? They should then dream. Type it again. I don't understand what you're saying, Don. Yeah. They sold them a dream? Okay, yeah. Yep, they did. Yep, you're right. Mm-hmm. But this person presented themselves to this person as a soulmate. Y'all see that? Thank you. Thank you for following me. Thank you. If you need a reading, email me, please. It's on my page, email address. Y'all see that? YouTube soulmate card. Mm-hmm. They told them or convinced them that they were soulmates, that they were their person and they were meant to be together, and you know, they have a one-of-a-kind type of connection, you know, my lover, my homie, my friend. That's what I'm hearing. Like they had some type of contract, they supposed to be together type thing, you my life partner type thing. I'm gonna tell you something, what I just heard. The minute this person realized what was going on and wanted to get away, I heard that they mentioned to this person that they wanted out of this. And that's when that person started laying it on thick about them being a soulmate to keep them from leaving. Mm-hmm. If that ain't a snake, if that ain't manipulation, most of the time with a snake, you don't even know it's there unless it's a rattlesnake. You don't know it's there. And by the time you realize it's there, it's almost too late. And it's you know, about to bite you. Okay? Now, unless you a cat or feline in any kind of way, it is really hard for you to dodge the bite of a snake if it's close. Okay? If it don't bite you and it's real close because you didn't even see it there, then it just wasn't your time to get bit, okay? But this person was a snake, and what they did, this person never saw it coming. That's what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. So when they mentioned that, I don't want to do this no more, I don't want to be in this no more, I don't want to be with you no more, I don't like what's happening, this is not what I signed up for, it's not going the way I had envisioned in my mind, the dream that I had originally of us, this is not it. And I don't, you know, whatever led up until that point, a person said they wanted out. And that's when that other person, the snake, said, why would you want to leave? You know, we have a soul contract. We're supposed to be together. You're my soulmate. I prayed and I asked God for my soulmate, and there you are, because they will lie. Lie on God. I don't want nobody but you. You do it for me. Yeah, lying. What else for freedom? They said that to keep this person from making a decision to leave. And then they did something to keep them from leaving. Yep. So they snaked them, which made this person change their mind about being with them. And then they snaked them again to keep them from leaving. All manipulation, okay? What else for freedom, please? That is crazy, y'all. Anything else for freedom? Spirit said no, nothing else for freedom. Okay. We're going to do inaction in reverse, and then we're going to do some closing messages in a minute. Inaction in reverse, please. What you got? Inaction in reverse. Oh, wrong one? Okay. That's perfectly fine. Let's see. Inaction in reverse. Inaction in reverse. Got messages in the reverse. And for inaction in the reverse, okay? There's messages. All right. When it's in the upright, this is an expected or unexpected news, communication, or reconciliation. In the reverse, it's the opposite. So somebody is not sending any messages, or they're not trying to communicate with this person. Okay, so it could be possible that in their quest for freedom that they are trying to talk to this person as less as possible, to not communicate with this person. They might got this person tied up in something. I just heard like something legal. Does this person sign something with this snake and got them caught up in something? They're trying to cut this person off, but something has got them tied to them. But this snake wants to reconcile, so they broke up with this person. But they're not fully free. They still got to deal with this person for some reason. Why is that? Solution. 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 A strategy or an answer found to overcome a problem or a challenge. A strategy or answer found to overcome a problem or a challenge. So this person is looking for a way out. Okay? There is a problem. I just said that this person is tied to this person some kind of way. Something that they can't fully disconnect. This is why this person is pissed. Because they cannot cut this person all the way loose. It's something tying them to. This is why they're pissed. This person snaked them into being tied to them. I don't know if this is a forever type of tie. I don't know. Let's get some more. I'm hearing stuff. Let's see. See if I can get some more information. Let's use tarot. Let's do that. How about that? Yeah. Use this big pink deck and see if I can get some information on what's going on. They're tied to this person some kind of way. But I think they got tricked into being connected to this person. Like they may not be around this person no more, but something has them. They got tricked into something where they can't fully disconnect. That's what I'm getting so far. This person is trying all they can, all that's within them, not to do something bad for revenge. We got the Ace of Pentacles here. A new opportunity, an authentic start. The financial situation is improved. Prosperity, salary increase, victory, success, recognition, and advancement. Prosperity, property in the beginning, a new opportunity. That's what this person would like to have, but they were denied that. This snake denied them from having a new birth, a new opportunity, a new life. an authentic start, like a restart in their life. Like this would have been good if they could have got free. They finally would have been able to, I guess, live their life the way they wanted to live it without being restricted in some type of way. It would improve their financial situation as well. So maybe they're giving money to this person, or they're obligated now because of some type of snake shit that was done to them. Then we got the Three of Wands is here. The Three of Wands. This is foresight, expansion, achievement, overseas, improved status, competitiveness, true effort, and hard work. So this is coinciding with this Ace of Pentacles saying a new start. So with the new start, they would have expanded, they would have been doing better, they would have made some advancements in their life, okay? It would have improved their status if they could have cut this person loose, okay? Yep. They were willing to work hard and give it a lot of effort too. Once they had cut themselves free, they had already started planning. And this person messed them up. And it pissed them off, and right now they are fighting not to take revenge on whoever this is. Look at this person. This is the Nine of Swords in the upright. They got their head in their hands. This person is very worried about the predicament that they're in with this person. They're having sleepless nights. They can't sleep. This is really bothering this person, stressing them out, and it's making them physically sick, okay? This person is being threatened. You hear me? Some kind of threat. Some kind of threat. Some kind of threat. Maybe somebody's threatening to tell on them, their involvement in something. Maybe whatever this is that they're involved in. This snake, the way they did this, whatever this is, it implicates this person that wants to get out, and only them and nobody else. That could be the trickery. So this person is under extreme stress, whatever this is, and it's messing with their health right now. Yeah, this person has anxiety behind this. So whatever this is that they got them tied to, right now they don't see a way out. And they're trying to think of a solution, but they don't see it. They hate that they made a decision to connect with this person. They really regret it. They hate this. Yeah, because the Wheel of Fortune is here and it's in the reverse. Because ever since they connected to this person, they've been having bad luck. See, ain't nothing working out for them. This is the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. They've been having bad luck trying to figure it out, and they finally figured it out. They figured out what this person had done to them. And they also realized that this is the reason why they haven't been having, they've had very little success in, successes. Then we got the Eight of Pentacles and the upright that's coming out behind that. See the Eight of Pentacles? Thank you to whoever it is on TikTok that's throwing them hearts up. Thank you so much. If you were here earlier, you'll understand why that's so important. And I was saying that we need to put them hearts in the chat. We need them hearts in the chat. We need them in there. Somebody needs to see those hearts. Just because I'm doing this reading, don't stop. If you think about it during the reading, if you're listening and you think about it, just tap that screen, put heart emojis, or tap the send them hearts out when somebody see them, okay? Well, with this Eight of Pentacles that's here, that's in the upright, this person was getting ready to, if they had gotten free, this is their plan. Their plan was to save some money. They'll be able to save some money. Okay? They're going to learn something new. They're going to learn some type of talent, some type of craft they was going to do. They're going to do self-improvement for themselves. They was all enthusiastic about this, working out for them, a new life, you know what I'm saying? Saving their money. And they were going to be dedicated to this new life, not to get back into whatever this is with this person. And they were willing to sit up under somebody's tutelage to learn some things, to not be all arrogant, thinking that they know everything, because this might be why they got in trouble in the first place with this person. Somebody might have warned them about this snake and they ain't listen. And now they see, but now they in some stuff now. They kind of in really deep. And they're not having the freedom. It cost them their freedom. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So this was their plan with this Eight of Pentacles for their life. Well, this snake made it so they can't leave. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Don. So let's see. Yeah, got this. I ain't even got to look at the words right now, but I will in a minute. This is the Eight of Swords in the reverse. If you look at this picture, when it's in the upright, this person is tied up. They're restricted. See them restrictions? But this came out in the reverse, okay? And with this coming out in the reverse, this person was looking for freedom again. It's the same as this freedom card right here. They were looking for freedom to not be tied up and trapped, okay? And this person fixed it so that they are trapped and tied up. They may need a lifeline or somebody to help them, so they may reach out to somebody, okay? This snake interfered with them being able to move forward in their life. So this person, once they could no longer hide who they really were to this person, had already set the trap. You understand what I'm saying? So they figured at some point they may not be able to keep hiding what they were doing. They already had sprung the trap for this person, and this person walked right into it. So when this person starts saying, I want to leave, this is not what I signed up for, I don't like this is not what we agreed to, and this and that and the other, this person had already set the trap for them, just in case they tried to get away. Now they tied to this person. And I don't feel like it's like they tied to him with a child. I think this is something that's legal. It has to do with money. It can turn legal to where they can end up in court. This person could possibly end up in jail. And this is the freedom that they've been trying to get for a new life. But now they need freedom to keep themselves out of going to jail or something like that. It has to do with the courts or something, that they can end up locked up. That's what I'm hearing. Because that's the first song I heard was Akon's song, Locked Up. Okay? When I first started this reading. Locked up. Then we got, see, because, let me tell you how mad this person is. Whatever this life that they were getting ready to have was going to put them on top, where the Wheel of Fortune was in the upright. To see, it came out in the reverse. It was going to be the best thing for them in their life, moving solo, moving forward, and they were so forward looking, looking forward to this new thing. It was going to be wonderful. It's going to be great. And when they would think about it, they feel so good about, oh my God, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to learn how to do this when I get out here on my own, and I'm going to be able to be self-sustaining and, take care of my own business for the first time in my life. And I'm going to do it like this, and then I'm going to do some research, and then I'm going to learn, I'm going to go do yoga, and we're going to do some meditation to improve myself or get on a spiritual path so that I'm not falling for the old okie doke like I just did, you know what I'm saying? And learn how to be a better person, male, female, masculine, and feminine, learn how to move through life more on a spiritual level than in my flesh. You see what I'm saying? And being led by lies and stuff. My intuition can come online finally, where everybody be talking about intuition all the time, and I need to learn how to tweak that, my intuition or my discernment. I need to learn. I never learned how to do that. So if I get out here and I can see it happening, man, just being the elevation that I'm looking forward to. And this person, this next said, what? Said, what, you going to do what? You about to do what? Without me? That's what you think you about to do? We soulmates. Come on now, what you talking about leaving for, baby? What you talking about? We met for a reason. You ain't know that? I prayed and asked God for you. It's you and me until the end. It's you and me. Ain't no me without you. We soulmates. We didn't meet for nothing. What you talking about going away? Why you want to leave me, baby? Why you want to leave me? All that good love I give you. I don't give that to nobody else but you. It's you for me. Oh boy, I wouldn't be surprised if I pull these oracle cards out again, that I get the card that says seduction. There's one in here like that. Snake. Wow. All right, so we got the 7 of Wands and the reverse is coming out next. CDA 7 of Wands. This person was a coward. And I'm going to tell you why I say that. Because they followed up behind whoever this is, and whatever that person said is what it was, and they didn't have no problem with it, well, at least on the outside. If it bothered them, they didn't say anything. They didn't speak up for themselves, because more than likely, this person had them doing things or, involved in things that they didn't want to be involved in, but they went ahead and did it for this person, because remember, they were disillusioned, okay? So they weren't seeing things correctly. Their perspective was skewed to the point to where they couldn't discern between right and wrong enough, Believe it or not, there's adults out here that can't discern between right and wrong. You think it's just kids and young? No, there's some adults that still don't know what's right and what's wrong. Sad to say. And in this case, this person was under some type of illusionary spell or something to that effect by way of this other person, this snake, telling them things and trying to convince them. Hey, Charlemagne, trying to convince them of stuff and how this is a good thing to do and this is a good thing to do and all the lies behind it to convince them this is the reason why. It was nothing but lies. But the way that they presented this was like it was like somebody was dazed, or they were caught up, or they were swept up in the emotion of these being good things. You understand what I'm saying? They didn't see that person throwing rocks and hiding their hand. They didn't see the setup. They didn't see the trap that was set. They didn't see it. They didn't see that this was a setup from jump. Hey, y'all. Hey, TikTok. So it's like, welcome in, Charlemagne. It's like this person was doing fireworks and pulling a rabbit out of their hat and tapping the hat with their wand and all these magic tricks in front of them while all was going on behind their back, but they was like this. Wow. And then when the illusion wore off, and then they looked again, they was like, ah! You know what I mean? And it's like, oh, I don't want to, no, that's not what I thought. What happened to the lights and the dazzles and the sparklers and the rabbit, pulling the rabbit out there? What happened to the top hat and the cape? And what happened to the tightrope? And it was a circus, baby. You was at a circus and you was the main event. You was in the 3-ring circus. You was in the middle. You was the monkey in the middle. Okay. So I got 3 cards that fell out. Lord have mercy. This first card is going to be the Knight of Wands. Okay. It is in the reverse. Knight of Wands in the reverse. Knight of Wands in the reverse. Okay. With this Knight of Wands being in the reverse, this is somebody who could not make a decision. They were indecisive. At some point, when the magic was weakening, this person started questioning things, okay? They still was a coward because they didn't ask about the things that they questioned, okay? They still was going along with it, okay? So this person was a jellyback. They had no spine, okay? They did not stand up for themselves. They allowed themselves to be told what to do because maybe they were promised something in the process, okay? And with the promises being there, that's all they can see. You understand what I'm saying? So in order to keep this person moving in the direction that they wanted them to, the snake had to dangle something in front of them. You understand what I'm saying? You ever see, what is that zombie movie where old boy was turning into a zombie, but he had his kids on his back, or his daughter, and or his son, or whatever, or both of them, and they had a stick in front of him, like a fishing rod, but it wasn't. It was some kind of stick, and they tied in front of them some type of, I guess, meat or whatever to keep them going, to get them to safety before he turned into a zombie. This is what happened to this person. This had somebody. This snake was dangling something in their face to keep them moving in the direction that they want to. You beam me up, Scotty. I control your body, is what I'm hearing. So this person didn't make the decisions they needed to make when the magic started wearing off and started getting weak, and they started seeing weird stuff that they didn't notice before. They still didn't make a decision to say anything, to stick up for themselves, like question anything that they saw, okay? Because they were looking at the opportunity that was presented to them, what was told to them, what was promised to them. So they kept their mouth shut, okay? Greed, all right? They were distracted, like I said, it's on this card, with the lights and the flashing and all of that, okay? Mm-hmm. Yep. So in that respect, they didn't see what was happening. Some of it was originally they didn't see nothing, and when they started seeing it, they still act like they didn't see anything because of some promises. Okay. And the result of them doing that, they broke their own heart, y'all. Listen, y'all see that 3 of Swords sticking in their heart? They broke their own heart. They blame this on nobody but themselves because they didn't speak up. They was indecisive back and forth as to whether they should say something about some of the stuff they were seeing. But because of the promises that they still thought they was going to get, they wanted to trust and believe this person so bad, so they kept their mouth shut, okay? And when this crap hit the fan, they broke their own heart. They stabbed themselves in the heart, okay? Because they didn't say anything about what they saw. So they gaslit themselves into thinking and to believing that's not what it is, when it was. Why? Because they was out here being a doggone fool for some promise that they was given. Oh, fool. You see it? This person was manipulated. And at first they wasn't being a fool on purpose. They really were blind. But then they started seeing things, and they purposely put blinders on themselves. They trapped themselves and stayed in something that they questioned. And by the time everything hit the fan, the trap was set and sprung already. They was trapped. They didn't make the decisions that they needed to make. They didn't open their mouth. They didn't speak up. They were so, a fool at first was so innocent because they didn't see anything else. The razzle dazzle had them. And then they started seeing stuff, and they still stayed and acted like everything was okay and was, I'm still gonna do because, you know, they promised. Yep. And then with them doing that, not only did they stab themselves in the heart, look, 10 of Swords. They put 10 swords in their own back. This is coming out in the reverse. This is major changes happening for this person in their life. This is some unwanted, unwelcome changes that's going on right now. They're having problems. A lot of them persistent, like these are problems that are popping up like popcorn left and right because of this decision of this person to stay in something they should have let go a long time ago. Okay. Yep. So now they're having problems, and all the past decisions that they made and agreed to is coming back to bite them. Okay. This is what's happening with this person. And I see fatal disease on this card. So, and it's for some of them, not all of them, okay? Not every last one of them, but some of these people that decided to stay in whatever this was that they agreed to and signed on for, not knowing, then they didn't read the fine print, the small print. With them staying in this instead of getting out when they should have, for some of them, they've contracted a fatal disease. They either caught it or they got so sick from the stress that it caused some health problems that it's fatal. Take it how I resonate, okay? You may know somebody that is going through this right now. You may have warned this person and they ignored you. So I don't know if, like, with the underlying energy, I mean, not the underlying, but the wanting to take revenge, if they're sick, that could be like the biggest reason why they're so pissed and so angry and raging right now. They feel rage and they're battling between good and evil because they contracted a fatal disease from somebody they trusted. I think that'll make you rage. What you think? I'm gonna say it. Y'all like that gallery up on TikTok for me. Let me see them hearts in that chat, please. Let's get some heart emojis, por favor. Let's get some heart emojis. Can I get some heart emojis, please? Mi corazón. Let me see the heart emojis. Y'all got it? Tap that screen and like the video. Thank you. Tap that screen for me, you guys. Let's see them hearts. There you go, TikTok. All right. Okay, YouTube. Remember, we still sending out love, and this is just the way this reading is going. I'm hoping that we get a better ending or something here, but tap that screen and send out that love, you guys. We got the Page of Wands that's in the upright that came out, okay? The Page of Wands that came out in the upright. Please email me for readings, TikTok. Go on my page and the email address is there. Page of Wands in the upright. It says initiative, extrovert, an important and exciting message, courage, optimism, leadership, enthusiastic, self-motivated, creative, potential, and inspiration. This is what that person had before they found out that they was trapped in something. They were taking the initiative to move forward in their life, okay? They're going to get out here and find them some new friends, some good friends and stuff versus this person and probably their crew, okay? That's what they was hoping to do. And they was trying to be courageous and break free. And they was optimistic that this was going to work for them, okay? What'd you say, Mama? Yeah, they were inspired until this person came in and let them know that they was, nah, this not going to happen, bro, sis. Nope. Not like you think it is. You're not free as you think you is. We got the Ace of Swords that came out. I'm about to close this out, y'all. Ace of Swords in the upright. Ace of Swords in the upright. This card is saying that they're still determined right now, okay? They're mad, but they still want to make something happen in their life. Regardless of if they've gotten this bad news that they have contracted some type of fatal disease or they're sick or what have you. They want to make the best of their life and have success somewhere, okay? So they do have determination to still get their freedom some kind of way. So I don't know if they found a way or they're not going to give up trying to find a way to get out of this, okay? Yeah, so it says new ideas, so they are trying to come up with something new to do to break free. What are you talking about, Mama? Yeah. What are you talking about? Yeah, so they want to create some type of radical change or something is coming in to help this person. It looks like, if you look at this card, let me show you something. You see that TikTok? That's a hand out of the clouds. So to me, it looks like the Most High is lending a hand. They're giving them a lifeline, some kind of lifeline to get this out of this, okay? Just so they can reach their goal. So maybe this person is praying, like really, really, really praying. Maybe they're searching themselves. They having a moment, come to Jesus moment, or something to that effect, or they're going within. They doing something to assess themselves and see where, what they into, what got them acting the way they act, why this is not working out, and they start to see themselves. You know what I'm saying? So this introspection right now is what's happening with this person. It looks like the Most High may be listening to them, because I think all of this right now that happened to this person was supposed to happen to them. Maybe it was to teach them a lesson, and maybe they learned their lesson. For them to want to get free from this person after seeing them for who they are, and finally, instead of staying, that's them standing up for themselves. That's them. When you love on yourself, you make a decision not to still be connected to filth and dirt. That's showing love to yourself as well. Disconnecting from people that don't mean you no good. They're not with you for your highest good. Their intentions is not good for you. And when you recognize that, you make the decision to disconnect. That is loving yourself, because you don't want to be connected to all of that. So how can you ascend if you got ankle shackles around your feet and tied to an anchor that's in the sea pulling you back? You got to disconnect some kind of way in order to ascend. There won't be the movement that you need is not going to take place until you cut loose the things that's holding you back. And for those of us that's healing from things, you can't heal in the environment that broke you. So you can't stay in a situation that towed you down to the floor and call yourself trying to heal. You don't give yourself the opportunity to heal if you stay. Because every day you're going to continuously have to deal with the stuff that broke you. So you create more work for yourself to push through to get to healing if you stay in the environment or connected to the people that broke you. Okay? No real healing is going to take place until you disconnect. You got to sometimes get by yourself and away from folks. And if they feel like you acting funny, so be it. This is not for them. This is for you. You got to get your head space together. You got to get your mind right. You got to get your heart right. You got to do that. This ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. Okay? You're going to have people, they're going to say a lot about you when you do that. First thing out of their mouth is that you acting weird, you acting strange, you acting funny, because you didn't kind of secluded yourself and isolated yourself. Because people can isolate you on their own by not talking to you, but when you do it, oh, you're weird. But when they want to isolate you and act like you don't exist no more, they want to make you feel bad about just simply being who you are because what? For example, you don't like what they do or you don't agree with what they're doing, or you spoke up about something and now they want to make you feel bad. So now we're going to ostracize you because we already know what you're going to say. We already know what you're going to say. Don't ask Tracy, because every time you bring Tracy, you start talking to her about, she be talking about this. We don't want to hear that. And John always got something to say about this, and John always got something to say about that. We don't even be talking about that. So people are good at making you feel bad, and they think that it's okay to do that and try to make you feel isolated where you want to stay to yourself, or they stop, fooling with you. But when you do it for yourself, so you can get yourself together and you isolate yourself, you cut off yourself, or you stop answering calls and text messages and stop going places, and you trying to focus. If you're praying, you're doing praying more, you're fasting, you're reading, you feeding your soul. You going within, you introspecting, you know what I'm saying? You're on your journey, you're on your path, whatever it is that raises your vibration, that's what you're doing. So you isolate yourself so you can do that, so you can become better. Then they want to say you acting funny. Then they want to say you're weird. Oh, he didn't come out the house the whole weekend. Well, I got enough food in here to last me the whole weekend, and I really don't feel like being bothered with all this dumb stuff that y'all are talking about right now. I've had enough of that's been going on for a long time. So how about that? Oh, so-and-so didn't come to the reunion Saturday. I didn't want to hear y'all talking about y'all little escapades. I don't want to hear y'all arguing about something that happened 10 years ago. Ain't nobody trying to hear that. No, I didn't come to the reunion. For what? For what? Mm-hmm. Shalimar said delusional. Why do people feel like that you got to put up with their crap, but then when you pull back, you wrong? Because you don't want to put up with it. As long as you putting up with it, or that dog, you run your name in the ground. But the minute you pull back, they still talking about you bad. So, damned if you do, damned if you don't. We got the star card that's here, okay? Star card. It is in the reverse. This star card is saying that there are obstacles. Did I not say this person? Obstacles is in the way of this person being free. So the star card is saying there are obstacles in the way, and this person is highly disappointed that they ran into these obstacles, okay? They were disillusioned. It's literally on this Shalimar. Disillusionment is on this card. So now this person has a bleak outlook on their life right now because they are trapped right now. So all that optimism is out the window right now. Now it's been replaced with pessimism, okay? This person made a poor judgment, like I said. It's on this card, poor judgment. I said it earlier that they regret connecting with this person. This is somebody that's supposed to have been a lover to them, okay? So they were blinded, okay? They were blinded by a lot of talk and a lot of facades and a lot of this being a lover. They're blinded by that sacral chakra, okay? You hear me? That delusion, they were delusioned, but it's worn off. So they don't. It's like a dream deferred now for them. It's like it's out of their reach. They were so close at one point and now it's not. You know what I mean? So it's a missed opportunity for them. So they're facing misfortune. So they're having financial issues because this is tying up their finances. Okay? So it's possible that they'd be drained at this point. So like I said, this person is experiencing a lot of stress, heavy stress. And anxiety, and this is affecting their health again. Something about the health again on the star card, poor health. If you see this person, they may not look the same because of the stress. They may actually look like they're sick. They may have lost weight. That's what I'm hearing. They may have more gray hair. If they didn't have gray hair before, they got it now. This is the Four of Swords in the reverse. Four of Swords in the reverse. Says busy, continue to act. The rest time is over. A request to act, return to work, healing, restore, previous. Rest, passivity, quiet moments. So this person was looking at their future beyond this person as a time for them to finally get a chance to relax. Because this person probably running them ragged right now. This soulmate. They're not able to relax. They're not able to rest. This could be a person you could see them sitting on the couch and watching TV. And they look calm. But inside, it's a doggone tornado going on. Because like I said, this person right now is wrestling between good and evil. Of what the revenge that they want to do is not. It's horrible. But they're not getting a chance to relax. The person probably got them ripping and running into things that they don't want to be into. But see, now at this point, since this trap has been sprung, and this is what I just heard, that they don't have a choice. However this trap is set up for this person, it is like, it's like they don't have a choice but to do what this person got them doing now. Because maybe they got something on this person, is what I'm hearing. It's almost like I'm going to tell your business, or I'm going to tell this, or I'm going to tell that. If you don't, this and that. It wasn't like that at first, but when they said they wanted to leave, this is what they let them know. I got you. Where you going? Leave if you want to. And I'm telling everything. And the person probably said, you can tell I don't care. Well, see, I got proof though. Oh, crap. That's different when they got proof. I got proof though. So now what? Where you going? They got them by their jewels. They jewels. They do. They got them by their jewels. And this is why this person is seeing red. This is why they want revenge. Hey, Yellow Rose. Good evening. I'm having a good night. Thank you so much for asking. How's everybody so far? Those of you that are still with me. I hope everybody is doing well. We're about to end this, but this is really interesting, though. So they got this person by the jewels, y'all. We got the 5 of Swords in the upright. You see that? They got this person by the jewels because they got something on this person, which is why they can't leave. Now it comes out. They got proof. Word of mouth is one thing when somebody say, I'm going to tell this and I'm going to tell that. And it could be true that what they're about to tell on this person or whatever. And sometimes people don't be too much worried about other people believing it because it's you just talking, it's just words, your word against mine. But when somebody say, I got proof. You remember when we did so-and-so and so-and-so? Yeah, I had a camera. Or remember when you said so-and-so, I recorded it. Cameras and setups and all of that. But I said they set a trap. You hear me? This person got trapped. And the trap was sprung a long time ago, before this person realized who they was working with. Before they realized this person was a snake, they had already set the trap in case this person tried to leave. You hear what I'm saying? And when trying to convince them that their soulmates didn't work, that's when they said, I got proof if you try to leave. All that lovey-dovey went out the window because this person wasn't trying to hear that because they knew that this person wasn't their soulmate. And so when they couldn't convince them that way, they said, well, if you try to leave, I'm going to tell this and I'm going to show this and I'm going to say this and blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. Well, you can say what you want to say. Well, no, see, I got proof. And remember when so-and-so happened, so-and-so was in the closet listening, blah, blah, blah. I had a camera over here. Remember that vase, blah, blah, blah. It was a little camera in there. Da, 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 da. Oh, remember we was in the car drinking or smoking or whatever, and you said so-and-so, I recorded a whole conversation. Baby, stop playing with me. Would you say, Yellow Rose? Things are quiet at the house. My clients aren't acting up. Things are peaceful, just popping in to listen. Okay, good. Good. Thanks for stopping by, Miss Yellow Rose. I appreciate you. Thank you. Who's that? Thank you so much. Then we got, the Empress in reverse. I'm about to end this, y'all. The Empress in reverse. This person feels betrayed, for sure. Because this snake, sure enough, was not an empress or emperor. They came off like that at first. That was a facade, but that's not who they are. So if a snake shed their skin, what are they? still a snake. So, yep. This person feels abandoned by this Empress in reverse or Emperor in reverse. They know they made a mistake by connecting with this person. This person it has unfaithful on here. So this snake was probably fooling around with other people, or if they was into polyamorous type of things, there was recordings of that. So it was just intimacy without love with this person. So they found this person did not really love them. It was just lust. Okay. And they were draining this person monetarily, so it put them into some type of poverty and stuff. Had this person spending all their money on materialistic type of things. Then you got a pregnancy on here. Lord, have mercy. Pregnancy problems. You can put this thing down. Let's get some angel answers. It's a horrible situation for this person. So I wonder, though, just using these angel answer cards, if we can get some encouragement for this person. Oh, say something dropping. These cards are small. Spirit, do you have some encouraging words for this person that we are discussing in this read? What do you have to say to this person through these angel answers cards for my viewers to see for this person? I don't think these is gonna fall. I tried them yesterday. They're so small, but we're gonna see. What you say? You're falling. Hold on, what you saying, Don? Oh, snake, yeah, definitely a snake. Okay, let's see. We got 3 cards for the angel answers cards. We're looking for some encouragement. Got reconsider. Ooh. When it came out in the reverse, reconsider to me is like reconcile. It's like reconciling. So this is saying no to reconsidering this person's offer to stay. So maybe the best thing for this person is to cut their losses, because whatever this person is planning to expose about them, I'm hearing they're going to do whether they stay or not to make sure this person is messed up. So leave anyway. And then we got no. The word no. What I say, they should leave. Say no to this offer. Say no. Then we got, if you believe, that dream you had, if you believe, can come true. You're going to have to go through the dark night of the soul. That means that whatever they're getting ready to expose about you, they're going to do it, and you're going to have to deal with the repercussions of that. If that means ruining your reputation or people looking at you different, maybe they about to expose your dirty draws and your secrets, you're going to have to deal with it. And there's not going to be a way for you to save face. You're going to have to bear the whole brunt of that whole thing. This person is going to try to destroy you by telling your business, all the stuff that you thought was secret, and all the evidence that they have that it's not. It's not a secret. What else? Got 2 more. I don't even know if this is supposed to be in here. Oh, it's on the other side. My bad. Success. You're going to have some success after you go through this dark night of the soul. After this person air you out, You might have to have a whole new group of friends, a whole new life, everything, which is probably what you was trying to do anyway. So this is really just gonna push you in that direction. But you'll be operating from a clean slate after this is over with. And then Spirit said, no need to worry. You see that? No need to worry. When it's all done and said, and you really are serious about taking this ascension path and changing who you are, and you're serious about this transformation, you ain't got nothing to worry about, because that's when the Most High takes over. Okay? You will have the protection that you need from the Most High, but you're going to have to go through this dark night of the soul. This is something that this person chose. This is not something that was forced on them. They refused to see things for what it was, and if they were warned, they ignored the warnings, all the red flags. And this is what it cost them, okay? It got them connected to somebody that got something on them, and that's the reason why this person is raging and is upset. They can't leave, because if they leave, then this stuff is getting ready to come out. You understand what I'm saying about them? They weren't worried when it was just talk about saying, you know, gossiping and stuff, but when this person showed them they had proof, this is another story. So now the test is for this person. If you're serious about this ascension journey, you're going to have to go through this. But you're going to be the better for it at the end of the day, okay? Because even though you didn't listen, this is what happens when you don't listen. So this is like the backfire from you not listening. But it's for your good. Okay? It's for your good. Because after this, you can cut your losses and have a clean slate. You ain't got to be tied to this person or whoever they tied to either. You're going to be free for real. Then you get to start fresh. Find you some new people that's on the same path that you're on this ascension path. And don't look back. You can shut that door. You can go jump a timeline and be somewhere else and leave them where they're at. And this time next year, they're going to be doing the same thing they was doing, but not you. Not you. Bye, Charlamagne. Thanks for stopping by. Yep. So they got to go through this. But the good news, what I asked for a good ending, is that the Most High said, ain't no need for you to worry after this. You're going to have a success that you're looking for. You're going to have that dream that you was looking for. You just got to go through this now. This is an unnecessary step, but it's necessary now because this is a decision you made. So you brought it on yourself. Now deal with it, endure it, come out for the better, and let's move forward. Let's move forward now. Are you on the path to, enlightenment and divine energy? You're going to have that success now. But you're going to have to go through this first. That's the end of the reading, my loves. If you're still here with me, do me a favor. Let's get them hearts in that chat. Let's get it in there. Get them hearts in the chat for me, please. Big hearts in the chat. Let's see. Let me see them hearts. There you go, YouTube. Let's see them hearts in the chat. There you go, TikTok. Let's see them hearts in the chat. Send that love out. Send that love out. Send it out. Send it out. Send out that love. Send out that love. Do me a favor. Type in there LOVE, 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 and send the hearts. Red hearts, pink hearts, white hearts, purple hearts, brown, whatever color. Send it out. Send that love out today. Okay? We a tribe. YouTube and TikTok. We family. Okay? And I do these readings. There you go, Dawn. That's right, Charlamagne. That's right. There you go, TikTok. There you go. Send that love out. I do these readings, y'all. Let me tell y'all something. I ain't gonna never try to tell y'all nothing wrong. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm telling it to you just like Spirit give it to me. Okay? But more than anything, I am invested in you being a better person. When these messages don't resonate with you, they're meant to be an example to some people that need to hear these messages to understand that how people are getting in certain situations and things that are happening to people. And then somehow at the end, it seems like Spirit shows a way out. Okay? We always, at some point in our life, we don't always make good decisions. There are times we're going to make some bad decisions, excuse me. Because none of us are perfect. So sometimes we make bad decisions. You understand what I'm saying? But when we get there, we got to figure out how we got there. What decision did we make that caused this to happen the way it's happening with us? You know what I'm saying? And then what can I do to fix this for me? This ain't about getting no revenge. Like, this person didn't need to get no revenge. You know why? Because this was a decision they made. How you gonna get revenge on somebody else when there are times when the Most High will show you signs, red flags, and a lot of us purposely ignore them because we think we know better than the Most High. Well, why are some red flags there? Oh, because you don't know. Hello? Do you see this over here? Look. You don't know. That's why the red flags are there. And we la-di-da. Some of us on purpose. What is this? Oh, that's pretty. Flag all in your face. Thank you. It says, shh. I don't have my glasses on. Shamila, thank you. Thank you for the hearts. But we sometimes be seeing things that we don't be wanting to see what it is because we don't be wishing to see it. So the phrase is, basically, you just didn't wish to see it. You didn't want to see it. You didn't want to. And I get it, because you're like, but I want it to be this. This is what it's supposed to be. I don't want it to be that. Why does it look like that? It's supposed to be this. This is what I desire. It's what I want. No red flags is in your face like, no. Shut up. No. 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 Go that way. But I want to go left. Go right. See, that's why you're in a traffic jam now, because you didn't go right. I told you. It's like we're only human. We're no, let me fix that. We're a spiritual being, an energy being, having a human experience because we are in the body. We're in this flesh. In this flesh, being trapped in this flesh, we subjected to the wiles of the flesh, the feelings of the flesh. You know what I'm saying? It's a battle. And this is why we make bad decisions a lot of times. Because what I would do, I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do. Because I'm fighting something internally. That's right. Would you say what I have learned is my mistakes are not more important than my purpose? Exactly. It's not more important than your purpose. But do you understand that people don't even know what their purpose is? They don't even know why they're here. Like, you look around a lot of times with all this crap going on in the world right now, and you're going, why? 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 This is dumb. Why? This is dumb. This is solvable. This is dumb. That person needs to sit down. Shut up. You know what I mean? Why are you acting like that? Oh, let me guess, you and your feelings. You know what I mean? It's like because we are experiencing this timeline, this side, whatever you want to call it, this matrix, this whatever you want to call it. Because we're experiencing this and we're in here like this, it's like we're subjected to so many different things that pull us in different directions. It's a lot of different energies around us that we're not even aware of. And this is why we be having problems a lot of times, because we don't even be knowing what it is that's affecting us half the time. Most of the time we don't know. Most of the time we just don't know. We just don't. You know, that's why I said, for those of you that wasn't here earlier, I said love is the greatest power ever known. It's the most powerful of anything ever. It has the ability to change lives, to change people. It has the ability to unite. It overcomes anything and everything. Love is. It just is. The Bible talks about love. For those of you that in your Bible, I think is it in Ecclesiastes talking about love? Love doesn't fight to be loved. I can't remember exactly what it says, but it's like it just is. It just is. Mm-hmm. I see you on YouTube. I see y'all, and it's like we fight so hard to define love instead of letting love define us. We've been adding our own twist to it. Like love don't need our opinion. It doesn't. Anyway, y'all, I'm rambling, but like I said, right now, and I'm gonna say it again. I said a little while ago, I'm never gonna tell you nothing wrong. I'm always interested in your growth. I'm interested in you being a better version of yourself than you was yesterday. I'm interested in you elevating and ascending, your mind ascending, your thoughts ascending, your perspective on the ascension path, changing timelines as you continue to ascend and to grow, becoming better at everything that you do, your intentions being pure. I'm more interested in that more than anything, because that's what matters more than anything is love and the pureness of yourself. You already have people out here that is doing the exact opposite. You ain't got to do nothing for that to happen. You ain't got to push. But it's funny because you have to fight to continue to be loved, and to love. You have to fight to do that in this world because it's a hot commodity. It's like it's not enough of it. Easy to get out here and act the fool. Easy enough to get out here and act ugly towards other people. Good night, Dawn. It's easy. You ain't gotta work hard to do that, do you? No. But you gotta fight to become. It's like people that want to provoke you and make you upset. You fight to be calm. Why you gotta fight to be calm? Well, because there's forces and people out here that's trying to keep you from being that. You're trying to be peaceful. You gotta fight to remain. You gotta fight for peace. You gotta fight for this. You gotta fight for joy. You gotta fight for all the things that are high vibrational. They've made it hard. You gotta fight. It's a fight to be high vibrational. It's a challenge, always been challenging you to come down. Don't ascend, descend. The challenge is to bring you down, not to help you rise, because what in this world is helping you do that besides love? They're not pushing out commercials now to help you ascend and be on the right path. The commercials on TV don't talk about that. You want to talk about commercials, TV. Ain't nothing out there saying, be better, be good to one another, have peace and joy. You don't see that in no commercials. You don't see that videos is being pushed a lot of times of people just making odd content or whatever it is. Everybody not out here pushing that. You find a video that's uplifting and far and in between. You find somebody in person that's uplifting as far and in between. You find somebody that matched in the video and they like that in real life, it's hard and in between. Mm-hmm. All right, my babies. I love y'all. Thank y'all for participating tonight. I appreciate y'all so very much. Thank you for showing love to me, to yourself, to the fellow viewers that needed to see the emojis and heart emojis and the word love. Anytime I do a video from now on, that's what we're gonna do first is send out that love. Y'all automatically start tapping that screen and doing them heart emojis and send it out. Any color hearts, okay? So the minute you see my video pop up, my live, that's what we're doing first. We're gonna set the tone, we setting the vibe, we setting that energy. It's gonna be love first, okay? That's what we're doing. You're welcome. You're so welcome. Thank you for joining. Thank you guys for those that followed me on TikTok. I appreciate you guys doing that for me. I'm trying to make sure I don't put the ones in the wrong boxes, but you know. So what do y'all think for tomorrow? If I do a video tomorrow night, y'all want to do the Hidden Truth Oracle, or do y'all want to do the Dark Confessions Oracle? I'll come back tomorrow night. What y'all think? Good night, Charlamagne. What y'all think? We're going to do some of these are my confessions. What you think? You welcome. You welcome. TikTok, y'all welcome. Is that Shamila? You welcome. And Lulu, thank you. Thank y'all for coming. Y'all make sure you share this live if you haven't already. Follow me, you guys, on TikTok if you would, please. That way you get my notifications. I think YouTube, we got that sold up over there. So I already know most of you guys are subscribing, and I appreciate you guys for doing that. But if you haven't subscribed, please do that. That way you will, and turn on the notifications, okay? So that it lets you know whenever I do go live, okay? I think I'm going to post a short on YouTube of this live, and I'll put one on TikTok as well. I think they ask you if you want to do it on both of them, so I will also give you a little highlight of what we talked about tonight, okay? Okay. So remember, you guys, you are blessed, okay? You are loved, you are wanted, and you are needed. And you have friends in our group, in this group on TikTok, and my group over here on YouTube. YouTube be getting it in too, y'all. So TikTok, y'all are my new family. You joining in with the YouTube family, okay? Those guys over there on YouTube have been with me for a while. So I got some good supporters over there, and I appreciate them so much on YouTube. I sure do. And I appreciate you guys coming in and showing out today and showing love. So somebody needed to see them hearts. I promise you they did. You made them feel better about themselves. You may have changed their mind about some things that they may have been thinking of that might have been on the dark side. So just by you sending them heart emojis and typing the word love down in the comments, you have helped somebody today. Believe that. Okay? So we're going to come back tomorrow, probably about 8 o'clock or something to that effect. So, and do the same thing all over again. Just remember when you come in the door, I said it before, put them hearts up. Them hearts going up in the air. Y'all hear me? All right, my babies. I'm going to get some sleep. I got to get up in the morning. I love y'all. And we will see each other tomorrow, same time, same place. Okay? Bye, guys. Bye, YouTube. See y'all later. Have a good night. Sleep well.